Welcome to the video. My name's Steven. This video is from a course that I dropped about 6 months ago over the secrets to digital domination and how to win in your competitive market space. So this is from that course. If you'd like the course is free. There's a link in my bio on YouTube, so you can just check it out from there. This is 5 reasons why your business might fail and 5 ways to prevent that. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome to the first module of the course. In this module, we're going to be going over the 5 reasons your business might fail, and I guess I've kind of flipped that around to the 100K plus scaling. This is the business model that these large corporations are using and they're not telling you about, and I'm going to go ahead and expose these secrets and just kind of show you what you should do moving forward. So, number 1, remember, this is the 5 ways that you can improve your business. The title says 5 reasons why your business might fail. I'm going to turn those around into the reasons why you will succeed, because inevitably, if you do not keep up with this stuff, especially since we are moving into more of a digital age and people will spend most of their time and attention on social media, if you don't actually change and use any of the information in this course, you will fail within the next 5 years. We're moving into an online age, and this is what people want. So, number 1, and this is so very important. I'm going to talk about this a lot in the course. Advertising. Yes, advertising. More specifically, Facebook advertising. And the reason why I say Facebook and why I go over it in this course is because Facebook has the largest audience since it's the oldest social media. Now, you've probably been using Facebook for most of your life, so you understand Facebook a lot more than TikTok or Instagram. What I'd recommend doing is starting small on Facebook. And again, I have a full step-by-step guide on how to post Facebook ads in this course. But what you want to do is start out very, very small. Start with Facebook. Target some people on Facebook, target your area, literally just target your area. And once you learn how to successfully market to Facebook, that's when you want to branch out to Instagram. Now, obviously, this isn't a set in stone. You have to start at Facebook. If you want to start on Instagram, you can. I just have a full guide on how to step-by-step upload and add to Facebook. And there's a good chance you've been using Facebook a lot longer anyway. But obviously, Facebook and Instagram, it doesn't end there. You can go to YouTube and Snapchat and whatever the case is, and LinkedIn, right? You can go to LinkedIn, and really just any social media you find. You can use one of these 4, or Snapchat, Google, or really just any social media that you find. You might be thinking, well, I've tried out advertising before and it didn't work for me. It's probably because you didn't try long enough, okay? Advertising takes time. You're gonna have to A to B test multiple ad creatives until the right one works for you. And again, I go over this in the Facebook ad course. So if you're interested in that, you can go check that out now or after you finish watching this video. This is the first step. You have to advertise, okay? You do this so that you can reach a larger target audience. I'm sure you probably have gone cold calling, door to door, trying to bring in traffic that way. It takes so much longer. Imagine, right? On Facebook, you put up an ad, you spend 50, 60 bucks on the first day. Maybe you get 1 person turnover, or maybe not, but you've already reached 6,000 people. How long is that going to take you door knocking? Probably a couple days. So yes, with that being said, I'm going to go into number 2, which is website traffic. And with website traffic, I do have a guide later in the course. Once you're done with this, you can go check that out as well. Website traffic is really great. And if you're saying right now, well, I've had a website, it doesn't work, people aren't coming to it, it's because you don't know how to boost your website traffic. And I go over that in this course. I go over SEO, I go over reviews, I go over different ways that you can bring people into the website and actually make it interesting. Also go over the target market pyramid, which is where you can figure out who you're targeting and how to target them. And again, that's later in the course, but we do this so that way you're getting more organic leads. Imagine you don't do advertising and you just have a website, but there's people coming in and out the website all the time. That is how you are going to get organic leads. right? This is organic, this is paid, or you could make content as well, which kind of comes into this area, but free content, that takes a while. And I think the best way to start is advertising. You can obviously move into organic content, but you don't have to start there. Now, number 3. If you like the video you've seen so far, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button. Also, the entire course is free on my website. You can check it out. The link is in the description of my YouTube channel, and I'll actually put the link in the description of this video as well. Just check that out, and let's go ahead and get back into the video. Lead capturing. And if you don't know what a lead is, I just want to let you know. A lead is anybody that you can reach out to. Okay, you have their number, their email, doesn't matter. You know where their house is, right? A lead is anyone you can reach out to. An engaged lead is somebody that has already engaged with your company. They know who you are. So a lot of these people are going to be engaged leads. That means when a lead comes in, you need to be able to capture them. And what are you doing right now? You're probably just picking up the phone and answering as soon as they call, or you have a receptionist, which is the best case scenario. Most likely you don't have a receptionist, you know, you're a new company, so you pick up the phone. Well, are you always on your phone? Probably not. Are you busy with customers? Probably so. So here's a good story I like to use for this example. So say you are out with your wife, and you and your wife are at dinner, and you're having a good time hanging out with each other. And it's a really nice restaurant, and all of a sudden you get a phone call. It's from a number that you don't know. And immediately you think, well, this could be a customer. You get up and walk out the restroom and answer that call. And sure, maybe it was a customer and you close the deal, but also, how's your wife feel now? Your wife is now sitting inside waiting for you to come back. It's awkward. And then she's got thoughts going through her mind. Why would he leave me here? Why is this happening? She might understand, but also it's probably just better to stay with her. Actually, it is just better to stay with her. Okay, let's just be honest. You're spending time with your family. You shouldn't be outside answering cold calls. The other thing, which would be even worse, is to actually sit down and stay in the restaurant on the phone with your wife sitting right in front of you. You can't answer phones all the time. Maybe, and that was one example, say maybe you're with a customer and you're giving them a quote and all of a sudden somebody else calls you and you don't answer the phone. If I get a call from a random number and I'm hanging out with my family or friends or doing something important, maybe I can't get to the phone. I might even be recording this video right now and getting a call. But if it's from a customer, I'll answer it. But if it's from a random number, I'll probably won't answer it. And odds are you probably won't answer it either, and plenty of people won't answer it as well. So, with that being said, you need a way to capture leads. So we're gonna go into the 3 ways that you can capture leads. The first one is to get a personal assistant or a receptionist. That stands PA, personal assistant. Now with a personal assistant, you're gonna have to pay them a pretty good amount of money, and you're also gonna have to give them benefits and many other things, and also interact with them. So it's a lot of time spent with a personal assistant. It's great, but also it's someone on your payroll. They're also not available after 5, right? So they're there while you're working, but if you're at dinner with your wife, man, it's 8, 9 o'clock at night. Your personal assistant's asleep or at home watching TV. Your personal assistant isn't in the office. There's kind of my problem with the first one, but also a personal assistant does work pretty well. Second one, a virtual assistant. And you can go on to different sites like Upwork and find a virtual assistant and bring them in to answer phone calls when maybe you're not available. Problem is you gotta find someone who speaks English pretty fluently, because, you know, if they can't understand them, then the VA and the customer will have a hard time communicating, and that is one of the first principles of business, is communication. But on the bright side, the VA is like a couple dollars an hour. You can hire someone that's foreign, and it, you know, it works out, but obviously it's still not the most suitable. As much as humans are necessary in business and they do a great job, software does a better job. And that's where I'm coming into number 3, which is automation. Let's play that story back from the beginning again. Say you are at dinner with your wife and your kids, and you get that call, and it's a random number, and you don't know who it is. You didn't even see it because you're focused on your family. You're not paying attention to your phone. And then once you're leaving, or maybe you go to the restroom real quick, check your phone real quick, whatever the case, you look at your phone and you see John just booked an appointment. And see, that's the power of automation, right? Automation helps you respond to leads faster. Say a customer calls you, you don't answer. Well, they're going to search for someone else, because reality is if you don't answer, they're going to go find someone quickly. We're in a world of instant gratification. A lot of people want the results fast. If you can't offer that, then they're going to go to the next guy. With the automation, they'll get a text message that says, "Hey John, this is Cody from Shine Mobile Detail. Sorry we missed your call. How can I help you?" You see how much better that sounds now? They're more likely to respond to that. And obviously you can set up a text message flow to where you get them to book an appointment through a funnel, or maybe just leave some detailed information about what kind of service they need. If they already rant to you about the problem that they have, there's a good chance they're probably not going to go to the next guy. They're just going to stick with you. Automation's great. And with that being said, I'm giving away a free bonus with the automations. Yes, free. I'm going to write it so that way, because it's going to be up for a while. Free bonus. So I'm giving away this free automation to responding to clients if they don't answer calls. So say they call you, you don't answer, they'll get a text that says, "Hey, this is John from ABC Roofing. Sorry we missed your call. How can we help?" You can save a lead. Just by implementing this free bonus, you might even be able to make a couple extra $1,000 this year, save yourself a couple more clients, and increase the likelihood that you have these clients around for the long run. So this is capturing, and I have a little stick figure drawing for the capturing. Those are your leads, and that moves me into number 4, which is nurturing. Now, I just want to let you know, all these pictures that I have, these visual representations, are actually premeditated, so I drew these out beforehand. So I drew out my nurturing little picture before, and I hope it looks as good as it did. It actually didn't look that good when I drew it the first time. But I'm gonna draw it again and see if that looks good. That's a binky, like a baby. I don't know, that's kind of the relation I made. Nurturing. I just hope my binky's good. Nurturing. What does that mean? Nurturing means taking your client and then increasing the LTV, which stands for lifetime value. Imagine if every single client that you've ever seen, ever, was paying you monthly or yearly or seasonally. A lot of times you might not pay attention to that thought, right? I know a lot of companies that don't actually pay attention to the lifetime value of their clients. They just think, "Oh, well, we've captured the lead, we've made the sale, it's all good." What if I told you you can make even more money and you could help the client out even more if you increase the lifetime value? How do we do this? Again, we use automation. Now, you don't have to use automation. You can give them a call or send them a text on an anniversary, say maybe the last time that they bought your product, or you could send them a message asking if they're still interested in your service. If maybe you gave them an invoice and they kind of ghosted you, you can still keep in contact with them. And again, you can remember this stuff. You can do this with your memory, but I've struggled doing that, and I know plenty of people that have too. So automation is one of the best ways to go. You know that you can reply back to your clients after a certain period of time without you even being there. So there's plenty of services that help you do this, and I have some in the description in the resources. I can also help you take care of this in our consultation call. Just ask me about it in our consultation call, I can take care of it for you. Increase the lifetime value. Also, if you sell multiple packages, say you're a lawn care company, right? First time, they just bought your basic lawn care service. That's a $sign if you can't see. But then they bought your $sign, your basic service 3-4 times. And now all of a sudden, they want their backyard redone with trees and this whole landscaping thing. That's gonna be about a $20,000 job. You would have never got that job if you didn't give them a text back. My story about this is actually about a couple weeks ago. I got a text from the dealership where I bought my Honda Civic, and he texted me and said, "Hey Steven, it's been 3 years since you got your car. Do you need any maintenance? Do you need any help with anything?" I wasn't thinking about the Honda Civic guy, okay? But I still know his name to this day because he's kept up with me since. And if I ever go buy another car, I might go to that same Honda dealership because that guy has kept up with me. But I'm telling you right now, he didn't go through his Rolodex and say, "Oh, it's been a year since Steven bought a car for me. I'm gonna give him a call." No, he had automation set up in place to do that for him. And that's number 4, nurture. And number 5, closing. The big bucks. So what everyone wants, right? The money. It's what you went into the business for. Maybe. Hopefully not, but maybe. And the reason why I say hopefully not is because flip around that idea of making money to how can I help the marketplace, you actually make more money. Stay away from how much money can I get, how much money do I get, compared to how much value can I provide. There's a better chance that you'll make more money. However, we still have to close. We still have to get down to the end of it. Closing. Why did I bring this up? You need to know how to close. And with closing, that is helping the prospect make a decision. Okay, so it doesn't mean that they said yes and you got paid. Again, we're changing the idea. You're helping the marketplace. What closing means is you got them to make a decision. So you hopped on a call with them, you went over to their house, you talked to them for a little bit, and they said, I don't think this will work out for me. Okay, and they give you a good reason. I don't think this will work out for me. You can take care of that, because maybe it will work out for them. And you can kind of explore through more, right? If they say, I don't think it'll work out for me, you can say, well, why don't you think it'll work for you? Then they can kind of go into detail. If they come to the decision and they say no for whatever reason, and it's completely over with, you help them decide. And that's what matters most. I have an objection handling portion of this course. What I did was I saw this lecture from one of my favorite entrepreneurs, Alex Ramosi. He talked about logically closing and handling objections, and I just think that was one of the best insights I've ever seen to sales. That's in the course. I have all my notes from the video and a link to the actual lecture so you can watch it yourself. So if you're interested in that, just go check it out in the course below. But more importantly, what I want to bring up as well is that you need some sort of system to actually accept payments and bring people from your website to the closing process, right? So maybe from the website, they go to a funnel and then they fill out their payment information. Remember this story up here where you're with your wife and you're just having a good time, you're at dinner. Your client can come from the website, answer the text messages, the automations can pick it up and bring them to a funnel where they book an appointment with you, and then also pay up front through an invoice system and a Stripe payment link, which is very easy to set up. I put Stripe into the resources tab further down in this course. You're making a system. The business usually can't survive without the entrepreneur, but if you have to take the entrepreneur away and you just leave the business, it has to have a system, right? If you want to get rich, you make money on a paycheck. If you want to get wealthy, you have a lot of assets, and an asset is a business if you know how to do it properly. In order for it to be an asset, you can't be living inside the business. A lot of times business owners will work in, day out, saying I'm my own boss and I own a business, when reality is the business owns you, it owns your time. That's not good. So closing, nurturing, and capturing. Asset. Turn your business into an asset and stop letting your business own you. The best way to do that is to find a software. I have one other thing to say. If you are a mobile detailer and you are looking to get ceramic coating jobs, give me a call. Book the demo call in the description. It's completely free. From there, you and I could talk a little bit and see where you're at and how we can create a perfect strategy for your detailing business to scale. Now, we've already helped multiple other mobile detailing companies get all sorts of ceramic jobs off of Facebook and Google ads. We can leverage these ads for you and get you ceramic coating as well as interior and exterior details. Just book a call from the link in the description and we can talk from there. Again, this is for mobile detailers only. So yeah, just click the link in the description and we can talk. Now back to the video. It captures, nurtures, and closes leads from here. So this is where the fun of the whole program begins. The goal from here, take the advertising, take the website traffic, bridge those into capturing, nurturing, and closing the leads. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are left in the middle. How do we do this? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how to do it right now. You get a CRM. What is a CRM? A CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. This is a system that helps you take your advertising and your organic traffic and then convert them into paying customers and keep them around for the long term. This is how these big corporations are surviving. They're big corporations because they're assets. They are not businesses that own entrepreneurs. They are entrepreneurs that own businesses. This is how Russell Brunson, the CEO of ClickFunnels, keeps his business as an asset. Business does not own him. He owns the businesses. MJ DeMarco, the author of The Millionaire Fastlane, again, he owns his businesses. His businesses don't own him. I'm pretty sure what your goal was to make money when you came into business, okay? And money, so you have more freedom, you don't have to listen to anybody, and you have power. So I think I wasn't going to get into this, but I'm going to. I know this video is getting a little long. I hope you're getting a lot of value. And if you are, just let me know. There's 3 things that all humans want: power, abundance, and freedom. All humans want power, abundance, and freedom. You can try to tell you other things, If you have a better example, I would like to know. But from my experience, I don't think it gets better than that. You can maybe try to say religion, which in my opinion is freedom, respect, which is power, love, which is abundance. Again, if you can think of anything better, let me know. But these are, I think, the core elements of what every human wants. As the entrepreneur, if you want power, abundance, and freedom, you have to take your time out of the equation. Make your business an asset. And guys, these are the steps on how you make your business an asset. So let's go over it one more time. Advertising is number 1. Website traffic is number 2. Lead capturing is number 3. And again, there's a free bonus here with this as well. Number 4, client nurturing. And number 5, closing the sales. And of course, the CRM is the bridge between the traffic and the actual closing aspect, and the only way to turn your business into an asset. Now, further along in this course, I explain the concept of the CRM and why it's important, and I also give you a good CRM walkthrough. Thank you for watching this video. This has been the reasons why your business might fail, but how to scale. This is how you scale, right? And again, if you guys are enjoying the course so far, just send me an email or talk to me about it in the consultation call. I'd love to hear the results that you've gotten.